Guys, so after so many days I'm uploading a new video here today. So sorry for the delay, couldn't upload due to some busy work. Okay, so today we are going to know about what is DML. So DML refers to data manipulation language. So it's used to make changes permanently into this S object, like creating, updating or deleting a record. So these are some of the DML statements. So we can use these DML statements to create a record, that means to insert a record, or we can update the changes into a record directly through this DML language, and we can delete the record also. So we can undelete the record also using this DML. So how to commit the changes in the database? So we can commit the changes in the database using DML statement or database methods. Let's see some examples. Okay, so this is the some simple example. First example, so we'll take the S object here and we'll include the name field, and we'll give the value for the name field which we want to insert, and then we'll use the DML statement here. So here we have used the insert statement. So that's it, the account is inserted directly. So next one is another example. Okay, so here we have taken the 3 accounts which we want to insert, and we have taken the 2 fields called name and phone, and all the accounts are taken into a list called the account list called the ACCS. Okay, so let's take this example in the anonymous window first. So we won't get any result here, but it is succeeded. So let's check the accounts are inserted or not in our org. See here, if you refer, all the 3 accounts are inserted with name and phone. See here, the date refers to today. So like this we can insert directly using this DML language. Okay, so what are the DML statements used frequently? These are insert, update, delete, undelete and merge. So we have seen this insert, update, delete, and what is undelete? So if you want to delete the records already deleted, if you want to undelete, so if you want to recover the records, we can use this undelete statement, and if you want to merge the records, we can use this merge statement. So next, moving on to this update statement, let's see one use case. So here it is asked to update the rating field of all accounts as hot. So if the industry is equal to finance. Okay, so here it is asked to update the rating field of all accounts as hot. Okay, we have to update the field rating as hot. Then one condition is also given, if the industry is equal to finance. Let's see first updating one record, and we'll see more about updating the list directly. Okay, so first we'll take the SQL query to get the accounts where industry is equal to finance, and then we'll give the A dot rating as hot, and then we'll update directly. So let's take this. Let's execute this now. Okay, let's take the industry as energy. So it seems that there is no account as industry is the finance, so I have taken the industry field as a energy. Okay, let's see whether the accounts having industry energy is updated to hot or not. Rating field. Okay, see, if you observe here, only one account is updated with the, because here the industry is energy and rating is updated to the hot. So if you observe, the date is the date today, here it is displayed. So the update operation is performed directly using this statement. So what about updating the list directly? Let's take this. Let's change this industry field to energy. So when we want to update the list, we'll use the for loop. So using the for loop, we can update the list directly using this DML statements. So here we have taken the account list and we'll get the ID rating from account, and we use the SQL query for getting this ID rating from account. So here inside the for loop, we have taken this account list and we'll update the rating as hot for all the accounts where industry is equal to energy. Okay, so as we have only one account, let's see how many accounts are there first and we'll see this. Okay, so it is a success. The status is showing success. Let's see the accounts are updated or not in our account detail page. So here if you observe, all the 3 accounts are updated. Let's check this one. See, if you observe here, the rating is updated to hot and the industry for this account is energy. So if you observe the last modified date, so here is the today's date. So like this we can update the list using this update operation. So let's move on to the next one, DML statement called delete. Okay, so delete statement is used to delete the accounts. If you don't want any records in your org, you can delete those records using this delete statement. Let's see one use case. So delete the accounts whose active field is equal to no or null. Okay, So it's indirectly telling that to delete the accounts who are inactive, so whose active status is no. Okay, let's take one record first. First check whether there is this active field or not in this account object. Yes, we have this active field. And what are the values in this? So we have two values called yes or no. So let's proceed with this example. Okay, first let's delete the one record, and let's check this in anonymous window. Okay, here we have got some error, DML exception error, delete failed because your attempt to delete Berlin and Textiles Corp of America could not be completed because it is associated with the following cases. The opportunities that could not be. So this account is related to some cases and opportunities. It is showing like it cannot be deleted. Okay. So like this the delete operation can be done. So we cannot delete the accounts which are interrelated to all the objects. So here I am showing example. So if you want to delete, so this is the process to delete any accounts. So for the list we can use the account list, and we can use the directly we can use this delete statement. So let's see the undelete statement. So restore the accounts from the recycle bin. Okay, first let's see whether it will work or not, then we can undelete the statements. So as expected, another error came because we can't delete this. Okay, so let's see this undelete operation. First let's see whether there are any accounts are there or not in the recycle bin. So first let's delete this one account first. So here if you observe, one account is there in the recycle bin. So let's perform this undelete operation again. So we can undelete directly by selecting this checkbox here in the recycle bin, or we can use the DML statements. Okay, let's go to the accounts tab. Okay, see if you observe again, the account got undeleted. So if you click on the recycle bin here, there is no records to display. So like this undelete operation is used. So what if you want to insert the parent and its child into the org? Let's see some examples for this. So when we want to insert a contact for an account, we'll append the ID. Okay, so we'll use the account ID field also to insert the contact. Okay, first let's insert this account. I'm inserting an account named Google first, and then I'll insert the contact associated with this account. So let's see this account is inserted or not first. So I have got the account named Google first, so I'll attach this contact. I'll insert this contact also now. So in the account ID field, we'll give this A1. Here we have got this A1 now. We'll insert this, and after that we'll use the ID field. Okay, so we are inserting the two contacts associated with this account. Okay, so I'm executing this contact statements. So I think I have to execute both at the same time, the three of the statements, including the account also. So if you observe, I am doing the insert operation again for the account. I think the Google named account will be inserted twice. Let's check first. See here, two accounts are there. And let's check the contacts associated with this. See if you observe, there are two contacts which we are inserted. Okay, so if you observe the previously inserted account, there is no contacts associated with this. Let's delete this. Okay, and next one is we are going to insert another account named Google Inc. Okay, and I am associating the contacts also with this. So the account is inserted now. So we have got the account named Google Link, and we can see the contacts associated with this account. Okay, so like this we can use this insert operation for this parent and child relation. So what if we want to merge the records? So I'm using this first one. So first we have used this account A1. In this we have used the name called Google account, and another one is Google Link account, and I'm merging this both accounts. Okay, let's see these two accounts are merged or not. So if you observe, there is no account named Google, and we have got all the contacts into this one account. So this is the merge operation here. So if you don't want any duplicate records, and if you want to merge any records, we can use this merge operation. And let's take this example and execute this in the developer console. First I'm taking an example regarding the account and contact. First I'm taking the Apex class. Here's the name, phone, industry, or the input parameters for this class. So I have got two examples here. So here if you want to display like this, so if you want to display a page like this, so if you want to include name, industry, phone, rating fields, and if you want to enter any values for this and save the accounts, so this DML operation can be used. Let's take this in this developer console. Okay, so I'm creating an Apex class. So first the class should be associated with the page using getSet properties, then only we can render the page, then we can preview the page. Okay, so we have used the page Apex pages also to throw some error. If there is some error in this, it will show some error. Okay, so if you don't know what is the Apex pages dot message like this, you can refer my previous videos. So it is saving now. We have taken this name, phone, industry for the account, also annual revenue, and then we have given the get set properties to be accessed into the VF page, and then we have taken the contact list. So inside the constructor we have given the con list. For this we have taken the con list again, and then I have taken the for loop for adding the new contact into this con list. So in the insert records method we have taken this e.name, industry, phone, annual revenue. So we are using the try catch block here to avoid any errors. So we are inserting the accounts and contacts here, and inside the catch block we have used this apex pages dot message to throw some error message in the VF page. So this is the syntax. If there is any error in the account insertion, it will show it directly. Okay, so let's take the page for this class. So the page is saved now. So here inside the page component we have taken this controller as this class, and then we have used the form component. So all the coding is included inside the form component, and then we have the page block here for the account insertion, and if there is any error we have used the page messages component here. Okay, so to save the fields which we inserted, we'll use the command button save, and for the action insert records method is included, and then insert the page block section item have, I think we have all the fields, we have the page block section items. So inside the page block section items we'll use the output label and then input text for including the values which we want to insert for the fields of account. And then we have got here another page block called new contacts. So for the new contacts we'll use the data table for now for the data table we can use this attributes like variable, cell padding, rules, frame. Okay, so for the fields of the contacts we'll use this column component, and then input text also included. So let's preview this now. So we have got as shown in this example. See, we have got all the accounts and contacts. Let's try to insert some account. Okay, let's check this, the accounts tab. See, we have got the account which is inserted now. Okay, so we have got the phone number, industry, annual revenue. Okay, so like this can be used inside the page, inside the class. DML statements can be used directly. Okay, so we can include the save button for this contacts also. I have included only the save button for only account. If you want, you can add the button for contacts also. Okay, so this is it guys about today. So we have learned about what is DML and what are the DML statements, and we have discussed some examples regarding this. So we'll see about the test classes in the next video. See you soon. Thank you.